Cheers. Good morning and welcome to another week in my life, and another week where I have been sitting in my car talking to you in a hospital car park. This must be, I think it's the third week in a row. It's crazy. So it's Monday morning and today I have an appointment with, let me have a look at the letter, a plastic surgeon from the plastic surgery department. So I don't really know too much about this appointment except what I've been told in that letter, which is very minimal, like come here for a plastic surgery appointment. But basically, in terms of my sort of BRCA stuff, you know, if I have a double mastectomy, which is pretty likely, and have both boobs off, then it's a case of deciding how reconstruction happens. And one of the ways that reconstruction can happen is via taking fat or bits of my body from other places and using them to make sort of fake boobs out of my own body. And that's something that plastic surgeons do. So I think today they are going to be basically prodding me around and poking me and finding out if I've got enough fat to have that sort of procedure done, possibly, even though I'm not sure if that's something that I'm interested in yet. It's quite a major operation if you do have it done. It's a lot bigger than if you had implants or if you have nothing at all. So yeah, basically they want me to have all the information, I want to have all the information so that I can make the most informed decision. So that's what's happening today. The only other thing that's very frustrating is that last night after dinner, for some reason, awful stomach, absolutely awful, like gurgling, making so much noise, lots of gas, lots of horrible bits and bobs, and yeah, I've woken up and it's still the same. I've had 2 peppermint teas this morning trying to help everything flow, but it doesn't seem to have worked that well. So now I'm even more bloated than I was before. Loads of peppermint tea in me, loads of liquid, and I'm in a lot of pain. So the plastic surgeon will probably think that, oh, she's got loads of fat on her that we can use for fake boobs, as it were. But then if he touches it, he'll realise, oh my God, it's bloated and it's just a big old bubble, which feels like it could burst at any moment. So yeah, not feeling the best for this appointment, because I don't feel well as it is, and I don't like the idea that I'm going in and I'm probably going to have to strip off and I have this humongous looking stomach. I'm quite uncomfortable with that. That's just how I am with my body image. I would have been much happier if I just looked more non-IBS attack. But that's life, I guess. I haven't really spoken about IBS much recently. Doesn't mean it's not there. It's still been, it has its moments, doesn't it? You know, I know a lot of you struggle with bloating and all these other horrible things that come alongside IBS and gut health problems. And yeah, me too. It doesn't go away, but it has been getting a little bit better. So maybe later on in this video or another day, I can do a little health update and update you on that good old stomach of mine, which so many of you can sadly relate to. Anyway, I need to get out of the car now because I'm getting hot, really hot. I haven't got air conditioning in the car, it's broken still. And oh, and I've got 10 minutes till my appointment, so best go.
Many hours later.
So I'm out of my appointment now. I thought it was going to be late, but he was running 45 minutes behind. So I just sat outside on a picnic bench outside the breast unit for a while and enjoyed the sunshine, which was quite nice until it got cold. But yeah, the appointment went pretty well. There wasn't as much poking and prodding as I thought there would be. There was a little bit of poking, and then he was like, yeah, you can't have this done, really. He basically said that even though I don't have huge boobs, so it's not like a massive thing to replace, that I don't have enough fat. So he looked at my tummy, my back, and my thighs, and he said, you know, it would be too much. Like he said, in the US, for instance, sometimes they have operations where they take fat from your tummy, from your thighs, and everywhere, and they do like multiple operations, like multiple, they called it donor spots, like multiple places where they could get fat, and then they mush it all together essentially to make some boobs. But he said that would be, it's not really done here, and it's not very common anyway, and basically it would just be the most humongous operation that isn't worth it. So he said for me, the options really go down to two. Have nothing done, so literally have a mastectomy and just like sew it back up with nothing there, or have reconstruction via implants. So I asked a lot of questions because I have read a lot about them, positives and negatives. And yeah, I guess that's the route I'm going to go down now. I'm pretty sure. Obviously I need to think about it, do a bit more reading, a bit of research, ask more questions, but I'm thinking that might be the route. I spoke to him about a lot of risks because I've heard of like breast implant illness and stuff like that, and I don't want to make myself ill from having it done. But he said it's very, very rare. So I think that's what I'm going to go, like what route I'm going to go down. I don't know, but it didn't go as bad as I thought, and he was really nice. I feel more informed, and yeah, I just feel really lucky and grateful that I'm in this position to have risk reducing surgery, because there were so many people in that waiting room today who aren't as fortunate as me and weren't there to discuss like operations because they might get something in the future and they've got nothing wrong with them now. Most people there are poorly right now, and you know, how lucky am I that I found out that I have this 88% like chance of getting breast cancer, but I don't have it. Like, I'm so lucky. So yeah, I'm gonna head home now, and I'm a bit later than I was, so I've got a lot of work to catch up on because I've been here for like an hour and a half. Happy Friday, everyone. Not a very nice day today. I've decided to stand here to show you that it's not nice weather. So I've got the door open and it's raining, and you might see some specks on my glasses as well because I just went outside to get something from the garage and I got a bit wet. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna leave the door so I don't get any more wet. Okay, so my idea. This is my gluten-free pasta. And now I've seen on TikTok that people have been making pasta chips out of pasta using the air fryer. And I know that lots of you like my air fryer videos, so I thought what I'd do is I'd test it out for you and for me. God knows if it will work, 'cause all I have is brown rice pasta, and I'm sure most of the videos are using like wheat pasta. But this is what I'm gonna do. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how to do it yet, but watch this space and potentially learn or potentially laugh at me. Either way, it should be fun. Okay, so firstly, welcome to my hob. In here, we've got water, a bit of salt, so I made salted water, and we got the pasta, and I am boiling the pasta just like you would boil pasta, I guess, and I'm boiling it until it's sort of al dente, so not super, super done. It's, I guess, just how you should cook pasta, really. Get off my fork. Get off my fork. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that boil. And then we're kind of almost done. Then it's just tossing it in a few bits and bobs, whatever I fancy, I guess. Putting it in the air fryer, and I got chips. But we'll see. I'm not sure how it will work, to be honest. Anyway, I thought I'd do this because I had a really busy morning. I'm absolutely exhausted, and I just need to get something done. So I thought I'd just try doing this, and it could be fun, create some content potentially for Instagram or something like that. We shall see, but I've just realised it's about to boil over. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for that, and then I guess I could show you Peg. I've been watching the tennis with her this afternoon, which has been nice. That sounds like I haven't been doing much work, but I really have. I've had a very busy week in terms of, or a very busy few weeks of Zoom calls. I've done so much on Zoom, and I'm just not a Zoom person. I don't know how you guys feel about like Zoom and doing video calls and stuff, but oh my god, I find it really draining and hard. I don't know if that's the introvert in me, the person who, I've never liked phone calls, so to talk to someone with video as well, oh, it's hard. But I'm getting better at it, so I think it's good that I do it, but it just means as soon as I've had like, I don't know, an hour or two's worth of calls in a day, I'm gone, I'm done, and I'm just grateful that I've got the tennis on to sort of relax to, but doing that at the same time. Almost done. And yeah, I'm quite enjoying this rain as well. Look at all that lovely rain. Ignore the cloche here on the floor. That's supposed to be on Mark's courgettes at the back of the garden, which are growing very nicely. But I don't know if you even want to know this. Peg was a bit poorly this morning. She was a bit sick. And dogs, I assume all dogs are like this, but they like to eat their own sick once they've been sick. And that's where she was sick, so I put that over it to stop her from eating it. It wasn't like really nasty sick, it was just like a bit, I don't know, I shouldn't be talking about it anyway. She wouldn't want me to tell you. She'd be embarrassed and you don't want to hear it, but that's what that's there. And the garden is getting all the nice juices from the sky. From that lovely, juicy looking grey sky. But yeah, must check on the pasta. It's coming along good. It better work, because otherwise I've just wasted a lot of pasta. I don't know. It smells nice, but as I said, brown rice pasta, we shall see. Okay, next stage. Pasta's cooked, drained, and now I put it on this plate with some oil, some cheese, and some herbs. Gonna mix it all up and then literally put it in the air fryer. I don't know if it's gonna work, but... So if you've watched my air fryer videos, you might recognise this. This is my Ninja Foodie, I can't remember what it's called, Ninja Foodie something. If you haven't before and you're interested in it, I'll link a video below, because this thing is very big, but it's very, very awesome and has loads of different functions. So I'm just letting it heat up at the moment. It gets a bit loud, but yeah, it's a good fryer. So I'm just waiting for this to heat up, then I'm gonna add in my pasta and see what happens. So I keep saying that, because I literally have no idea.
5 billion years later.
So they're in now. Shows it counting down, although I only need it for 10 minutes. I just forgot and put it on a 20-minute timer. So after 5, I'm gonna check them, and then after another 5, I'll be trying them, I guess. Okay, so this is the scene so far, after 5 minutes. We're getting some nice crispy bits on there. I've turned them over, and now I've got to put this down so I can cook them for another 5. Ready now?
Yep. Go.
So I completely forgot to show you the end product, and also because it kind of looks the same as they did before, but I made this little dip which now looks a bit sad because it's been sitting here a while. Basically this dip is just a mix of passata, mozzarella, all melted together with some herbs like, not herbs, paprika's not herb, a spice. And now I've lost it in here, but it's nice, these are really nice and crunchy, like, I shouldn't put that one back, maybe you can hear it. Mmm, you hear that? They're really, really good. They're like really, really nice. And with a bit of a dip, super good. Ooh, look at that. You won't see me enjoy it, but... Ooh, yummy. So nice. So, yeah, I'm going to put this on my Instagram. I think it'll probably do quite bad, because it's a bit weird. But, who knows? Very good. And I'm going to try it again sometime with other gluten-free pasta that isn't just rice, and also different shapes, because these are really small, so it might work even better if you have like tubes or something like that. So I'll keep you posted, I guess, and if you try doing this, let me know, because it doesn't take long, and I know that loads of you have an air fryer, so yeah, good snack time. I have no idea why I've decided to turn the camera around and show you me eating one. Why do you want to watch me eating food? I hate people watching me eat food, but yeah. Cheers. That is snacks for Friday night. Absolutely sorted.
The following day.
Hello everyone.
Oh, hi.
We have decided, just taking my seatbelt off, because we're not...
To leave the house?
Yeah, we've left the house today. It's a Sunday. It's the day that England are playing in the final, so we have to get out early because we obviously have to get back. Plus it's the Wimbledon final, so I don't want to be out too late. So it's sort of the middle of the day now, and a town or village, I don't know, what is it? Where
I'm going to say village.
Okay, somewhere locally to us is doing an open gardens, which we really like going to. We started going with my parents like a few years ago to different open gardens, and we realised that we were just a fan of them. I'm usually the youngest there, but I like it. I think it's just because I'm nosy, isn't it?
She just likes going on other people's property and being like, what plants have you got?
I like to be inspired for the future, for when we have, like, we've won the lottery and we have so much money and we can just buy all the flowers. So that's what we're doing today. I don't know what to expect, but I just thought because we're going out, we should probably just take the camera with us, because otherwise all you ever see is me sitting around talking. Well, actually, all they ever see me do is sit and talk in the car. Because I talk in the car a lot. But this is a different car.
I always seem to be sitting on the sofa. Like, I just I don't move.
Yeah, Mark does leave, and I don't just sit in cars, as you will see right now, because we're going to get out of the car and go and have a look around some beautiful gardens. So, come along for the ride, I suppose, if you want.
Attached house includes a rose garden, feature beds, and a large tulip tree, believed to be one of the oldest in the UK. Also, a rare 1940 summer house that turns on runners, built for Granny to sleep in when she was unwell as a child. Gravel path and steps into lawn.
Having a good time.
What you're saying is we're lost.
No, I'm not lost, but I think we're somewhere up here. Maybe like off the map.
Off the map, so
yeah.
We've gone off grid, but we're not lost.
But we need to find our way. I'm not good at map reading, you know? Like, it's not my forte. I'm more like...
Oh. This is the Swan Basin.
So the Swan Basin,
which we've seen many times.
It's grade 2 listed, and it's a grand white swan, the symbol of Mistley, and it sits elegantly in a large oval pool at the heart of the village. There you go.
Do they not have real swans?
It says this fountain is a decorative remnant of Richard Rigby's dream of turning Mistley into a spa town in the 18th century. There you go.
There you go.
You learn something new every day, and it's even on the front of the map.
Swantastic.
All on the floor.
Yeah, you have to tie them up.
So she's had to be tying them all up.
Hello, so we're on our way back from the open gardens.
Like 6 hours later.
Yeah, it was, how did you find it?
It was great, actually. More to see than I thought there would be,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, it was really, really good actually. There was lots of awesome, I keep saying houses, but gardens, although the houses were very nice as well.
A bit of both.
And it just gives you lots of inspiration for one day when we have that sort of space, and then it also makes you realise that you probably will never have what those people have.
A country mansion.
Yeah, some of them were, like, there was one that we really wanted to go to at the end, and we kept walking and walking and walking, and we never got there because it was so far and it was getting really hot, and I think we haven't been out that much, like, over the last 18 months because of lockdown, and I think we're just a bit rubbish now, aren't we? We're a bit tired.
Knackered.
Yeah, you're exhausted, right?
I wanted to leave about an hour and a half ago, but you were just like, one more.
Yeah.
And then it's so close, it's so nearby.
It was,
and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I regret that now because we walked so far and then we gave up halfway, so that wasn't great. But yeah, it was really, really fun. And now we're on our way back, and we haven't been out for like 6 hours because we've only been out.
Has it been 4?
No, it's been 2.5.
Feels like 4.
Well, it's been about 2.5, and we need to get back because we need to see our little dog, and I want to watch tennis, then watch football, and I've probably got some work to do even though it's Sunday. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're just concentrating on driving, aren't you?
Just trying not to get us killed. The usual.
That is the aim. Come on, come on.
Go, car, go. Oh.
Yay! Around the roundabout, and actually I'm starting to feel travel sick just looking at the camera. Don't know how that works. I need to concentrate. Anyway, I guess I'll see you next week. Bye!